Welcome back, my colorful dreamers. I hope everyone is doing well. It is the end of February. My goodness, February's gone by really fast. And you know what that means? At the end of February, it's everybody sharing their finished pages. So I'm not going to really talk too much at the beginning. I did 19 pages this month. So it might be a little bit long, depends, but just grab a drink if you're coloring. Keep on coloring while you listen, and hope you enjoy the video. So let's get into it. I'm sharing my PDFs first, except this one is not a PDF. Yeah, so this one is from Tabitha Barnett's Big Book of Square Mandalas, or Big Little Book of Square Mandalas. I cannot remember the name of the book, but it's by Tabitha Barnett. I did this picture just with alcohol marker and some glitter paint pens, or metallic paint pens, sorry. And this was for M. Bean's one color challenge that she had, and it was the color pink. So you could use any shades of pink. I don't know, can you guys see that shine? So yeah, so that was just a quick, easy one, and I had fun with it. It was kind of like a really mindless coloring. I just grabbed all my pink alcohol markers and went to town with whatever my hand grabbed is what I went with. So yeah, so there's that one. This one was for, I forgot to grab my journal. Give me a second. I believe it was Happy Colors. Yes, Happy Colors Scavenger Hunt. And it was for the prompt of Swan. This one is from Daily Art Hours Kawaii Kingdom in Love book. And, sorry guys, I'm getting a call. Oh, sorry guys, I was getting a call. I apologize. Yes, sorry. I did alcohol marker base, and then I went over with Brute Fooner and Starjoy pencils, my Starjoy golds, and my Brute Fooners, and I did some paint pen embellishments, like, you know, and that is how that one turned out. I really, really do love how it turned out, so. This one here is from Carlin Douglas's Spooky Sweets book. I kind of struggled with this one because the marker that I had in the background, it kind of died out halfway through. So I had to go to another marker set and try to find something similar. And then I had colored her and I had outlined her in like the purple, but I didn't like the way she was standing out against the background, so I outlined her in black again. So this was just you know, I guess I'm not exactly happy with the background. I like how she turned out, and I like the crystal and the tarot cards. The rest of it, I just went with it, so. But it is alcohol marker for the background, metallic paint pens for the outlines, a gold paint pen for the tarot cards, and I used, I think it was my pastel Brute Fooners on her. But that's how that one turned out. And that was for my prompt on my scavenger hunt of tarot cards. Tarot cards, zodiac, along those lines, I guess. All right. So now we are moving on to the books. This one here, I just want to make sure I'm in frame. I apologize about the glare, guys. Really can't help the glare when there's, you know, shiny books and our lights are over top and stuff like that. So This one is a new to me book, but Emily Chawa is the artist. I have her Life in Jar coloring books. I've colored in one of her books this month again. Um, she's become one of go-to artists for me. But this is her Izzy's Spooky Adventures book, and I decided to color this one. Now, February was a kind of learning month for me, or kind of branching out month for me to what I typically do. So this one was, I actually really enjoyed this one. It took me a couple of days, but I really did enjoy coloring this one. When I first started coloring it, I used my Brute Fooner colored pencils for the Kissing Booth stand. And then when I looked back, because the colors that I chose in my head didn't look as bright. And then when I went back and I looked, it was a lot brighter than I expected, so I kind of went with it. So I stuck with the bright colors and then kind of tried to mute it down with the sky, which is alcohol marker background and pencil shading. And everything else other than the grass and the sky is colored pencil. The rest, or the sky and the ground, are alcohol marker base and pencil over top. But this was almost a complete pencil page. On the lips, I used some glossy accents on the little monster's lips and the top there. But I really did enjoy doing this one. And yeah, this is a fun book. So next one I did was from Spooky Girl, and it was for the prompt of mug and stuffed animal for me. And I did Spooky Girl having a tea party by the Marsh, I guess it's what it is. So alcohol marker base for all of it, pencil shading for on top of the marker. So, and that is how she turned out. I really do like how she turned out. I had fun with this one too. So halfway through, I was like, do I really feel like still coloring it? And I was like, yeah, just push through it. We'll get it. And that's how that one turned out. So that one was from Spooky Girl coloring book. The next one is from Woodland Mandalas. My bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, my brain. Let me just grab a drink here, guys. It is from 50 Woodland Miniatures coloring book by Camelia Angelkova. It's one of her new ones. And I decided to do this guy right here. And this was all pencil, colored pencil. The background is chalk pastel, but the entire picture is all colored pencil and some paint pen and some glossy accents on the honey. Whoops. Yeah, I did some glossy accents on the honey. I'm pretty sure you can see that. Yeah. So I was super happy with how he turned out as well. I kind of smudged the eyes a bit with the paint pen, but what can you do? So that was that one. And then I decided to do one out of Tyson's Time of Wonders book. And I decided to do these cuties. And again, they were all colored pencil. And this guy here. And alcohol marker for the balloons and colored pencil shading. And the background is a black paint pen. And as I was coloring, I smudged his eyes a bit, so I had to fix it. Yeah. Me and paint pens have a love-hate relationship, but I really do like how this one turned out. So yeah, that is how that one turned out. Nothing too fancy going on this one, just kind of straightforward coloring. So that was from Time of Wonders by Tyson. My cat in the background. The next one is Unicorn Coloring Book by Edwina McNamee. And this book is so beautiful. I love the pictures in it. But I decided to do this one. And again, it was colored pencil, alcohol marker base for the ice cream and this unicorn. But the rest was all colored pencil, and the background here was chalk pastel, and I went around with a pink chalk pastel, and I kind of shaded it. And I really, really do love how this one turned out. I did glossy accents on the ice cream, the fudge, and the drips on the ice cream. And I used paint pen for the back, or the border. So, can you guys see that? So yeah, that's how that one turned out. The next one was a buddy color with Shelby's Coloring Journey. We actually had 2 picked out for this one, but I was only able to get 1 done from 50 Prehistoric Miniatures, and we chose this one. I will try to put her page here so you guys can see them side by side. Again, it was just straight colored pencil, chalk pastel, and I added the hearts in the background to give it a little bit more, and some paint pen for the embellishments and highlights on them. But I had fun with this one. I really did. So when I colored this, I was thinking Dino from the Flintstones. So yeah, that's 50 Prehistoric Miniatures. Whoop, that goes the other way around. Next one is from Life in a Jar coloring book by Emily Chawa. And I did this one. This one actually got a lot of love on Instagram. And it's the same as always, you know, alcohol marker base, pencil shading. I use my Brut Funers, my Starjoy Golds. I use H&B colored pencils. I use pastel colored pencils. I mix media back and forth, so yeah. And I really, really do love how this one turned out. At first, I wasn't 100% sure how I felt about it, and then because it was this jar part that I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to color it. So it took me a day or so to figure out how I wanted to color this. And I kind of went with the kind of salmony pink and orangey yellow kind of. And I think it turned out really, really cute. So that is from Life in a Jar by Emily Chawa. The next one was a buddy color with Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love. We had 2 to do, but we only managed to get 1 done. And we did this little girl. And we had a color palette that we chose together. And this was how it turned out. And I'll try to put Jamie's beside mine so you can see hers. But this was just alcohol marker and my metallic paint pen that I have. I really like how she turned out. So, and I love the way Jamie's turned out, the way she shaded her girl's helmet and stuff. So that's that. The next 2 books are by Lifestyle Grayscale Press, which are no longer in print. But there were a couple of people that managed to grab them when I did the flips before they pulled them from Amazon. This one is Tiny Life Inside a Jar. This one was a buddy color. Lord help me, I cannot remember the name. I'll put it across the bottom of the screen when I go to edit and fix it, and I'll put her picture right here. I am so sorry, but I will put it up on the screen. And this was all alcohol marker. Yeah, it was all alcohol marker. That's it. And I really do like how it turned out. It's really cool looking. So that was from that one, which is no longer in print, unfortunately. And this one as well was a buddy color. And again, I'm sorry, I am drawing a blank today. But I'll put the name down from Instagram underneath. And it's by, again, Lifestyle Grayscale Press, the Goth Fairies book. It was done for the Enchanting Year of Color. Oh, I'm sorry. This one was not a buddy color. I apologize. Oh, goodness. This one, I think... Yes. I don't believe this one was a buddy color. Oh, my gosh. The Hot Mess Express. Anyways. This was for Jamie's Coloring Love, her Enchanting Year of Color. And I colored this one. Her dress was colored pencil, and the rest of it was all alcohol marker. So, and I used my Caron Deco Brush paint pens for the border. So that's that one. This book here, Kawaii Doodle Cuties. It's a alphabet coloring book. Disney Megs and I are have been coloring in this. Not faithfully, I will admit, for her alphabet challenge monthly. And we decided that we were going to do, I actually introduced her to this book, and she decided she was going to grab it so we could do the monthly buddy colors. Let me see if I can find mine. And this month's letter was the letter L. And I will put Disney Meg's picture right here. And again, it was all colored pencil, and I used my chalk pastel and homemade cloud stencil for the background. And I had fun coloring this one, actually. Like, a lot of fun. I wasn't sure how I was going to go with the colors, but I just went for it and kind of stuck to a color, well, not really a color scheme, but kind of like made everything coincide. So that is the letter L. This month is the letter G. So the letter G will be with me and her. That's E. Oh, it's after F, isn't it? Silly me. It would either be this one or this one. I'm not sure which one she wants to do, but it will be either one of those two for this month. So that is that one for this month from Kawaii Doodle Cuties. The next one I have was a buddy color with a new friend I made. Her name is Judith. I believe she does have Instagram now, so I will put her Instagram down below. I didn't see her picture yet. I haven't found it in my email for some reason. I don't know if she sent it to me or not, but thank you, Judith, for the buddy color from 50 Farmer Miniatures by Camellia. And we decided to do this scarecrow. All colored pencil. I was on a colored pencil kick this month. Like, it was weird. And the background is an alcohol marker that was starting to die out on me, so kind of looks wonky in the background, but thank you again, Judith, for the buddy color, and for everybody who has buddy colored with me this month. This one that I colored from 50 Safari Miniatures, I got a new set of pencils in my February haul. You can see them. It's a 120 set. They say they're polychromos. Now, I believe they're a knockoff of the Polychromos by Faber-Castell. I'm not sure. I do know that Tammy Colors 2 was planning on maybe doing a comparison to Polychromos in those, so hopefully she'll be able to do that. And I did this picture from 50 Safari Miniatures with using just those pencils and my paint pens. And let me tell you guys, I really, really love the pigment in these pencils. They are absolutely stunning and beautiful. And you don't have to press hard on them to get, and they blend beautifully too. So this is the picture I did. I really love this one and how it turned out. Chalk pastel in the background. And yeah, so that's that one from 50 Safari Miniatures. The next one is from Sweet Treats Coloring Book by Happy Ant Publishing. And this was done for Spicy Cat Buddies Prompt of Chocolate. And I did this one. So most of it was colored pencil, alcohol marker, and paint pen. So the cup is all paint pen. The drips are paint pen. And then the outlines are paint pens. And this whole part here is all colored pencil. But I had fun with this one. I really, really did love how this one turned out. But yeah, so that's that one from Sweet Treats Coloring Book by Happy Ant Publishing. Two more, guys. Another picture that got a lot of love on Instagram was from this one, which was Spooky Kawaii Pastel Goth Coloring Book. And it's by Esmeralda Wickersham. And this is the picture I chose to color from this book, and it is I absolutely love this picture. It screams everything me. So I used pastel markers because I was testing out my new colors of pastel Ohuhu markers. So that's what all this is. And I used paint pen for the drips and colored pencil for the heart and this guy. And the rest is all my new alcohol, Ohuhu alcohol paint pen markers. Alcohol markers. Sorry, I keep looking at the paint pen. Duh. Sorry. Oh, guys, I'm telling you. Anyways. Yeah, so that one is from the Spooky Kawaii Pastel Goth Coloring Book by Esmeralda Wickersham. And the last but not least, another one of my favorites this month was from Magic Diary. And again, I have branched out a little bit more in my coloring comfort zone this month. And I did this little cute one. And it took me a bit, but I got her done, and I've got to say, my favorite part is the spell book, honestly. I love the spell book and this key. It's my favorite by far. So I used colored pencil for all of it, except for the background, which was chalk pastel and paint pen for outlining and highlights and stuff. And that is everything this month, guys. Let me know in the comments below maybe what pictures you liked, if there's anything that you want me to show you, supplies-wise, if you're interested. But yeah, that is all of February done. So, oh, and this is my current work in progress that I started at the very last of February. So this is what I am doing right at the moment. So yeah, but Until next time, my colorful dreamers, remember to stay safe, be kind, keep smiling, and happy coloring. Bye, guys.